So I have a new goal for Joshua this week.
For me?
Oh yeah, for you. You guys stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Josh.
And Zach.
And this is the Go and Keep Going YouTube channel. We're an accountability channel for fitness and for weight loss. Zach and I are both on a journey for weight loss, and we're trying to live healthier lives, and we want you guys to come along with us. So as of, every Monday, it's weigh-in day. So we're gonna be weighing today to get an update on our weights. What are you talking about?
So actually I'm a little nervous about the weights really, because the last time we weighed in, we were in a fasting state.
Right, so this
is actually the first weigh-in that we're not in a fasting state. So I fully expect to gain a little bit of weight on both of our ends, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, first of all, I set my own goals. What goals are you setting?
He had mentioned that we would talk about some goals this week, and I had been thinking, well, I have a goal. I have a goal for you. Okay. So we tend to do a lot of we go and work out. We work out. We do some lifting, we do some cardio. Now, cardio, that's what I kind of want to narrow this goal down to.
Okay.
Is every 2 days, I need you, or not need, I would like for you to get your heart rate up above 155 for 1 minute. 1 minute every 2 days for the first week. Then after that, we go up to 2 minutes. It's about the heart rate, because yes, although we talk a lot about doing something's better than doing nothing, that is absolutely correct. Doing something is far better than doing nothing.
I don't like cardio. I don't. I hate cardio.
He would rather gut a million fish by himself.
Pretty much, in under 5 minutes.
Yeah, in under 5 minutes, or go to jail than have to do cardio.
No, I wouldn't go to jail other than doing, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't
do that.
So,
but, okay, so, for the sake of accountability, I'm not going to say no, because it's something that I should, I should try to do. So yes, I accept. Okay, how long do I have to get this goal?
So we'll start tomorrow.
So we'll start, of course.
We'll start tomorrow, and I'll keep track as weeks go by. We will do an increased cardio of 1 minute per week.
Okay.
After doing it every 2 days.
Okay.
So I'll kind of keep you following. The reason being is, what I was kind of going with is, yes, doing something's better than nothing. Absolutely. But pushing yourself is what's gonna get you where you want to be.
Pushing yourself beyond what you think you can do.
Right. Exactly.
However, that's also not to say that we don't want you to push yourself until you hurt yourself.
I mean,
if discomfort is normal, but if you feel like you're sick or you're gonna throw up or you're in pain, stop.
And if I see his heart rate to like 190, we're done.
We're done. Yeah,
that's too far. I'm calling an ambulance.
But so today, like normally, we did some workouts. We always try to go to the gym after work. Today we did a bit of back. We did a lot of chest. We did a heavy chest today.
I did some lats at the end.
Yeah, I did some chest, and of course I did the treadmill. So what I want to talk about is steps, but we're going to get to that after we do the weights. So first of all, let's go ahead and do the weights. All right, first up is Zachy boy.
Oh boy, a little nervous.
I don't remember what you were last time.
I don't either. 177.9. All right, I think it's like 2 pounds. I think. Next up, Joshua boy. Let's see what you've been doing.
All right. I don't know what that means.
319.2?
Yeah, I think it's up a pound or 2.
Okay.
All right, guys, so there's the weights. Kind of expected because, we're getting back into the normal eating routine and stuff. I put on a pound. Zachy Boy's put on a pound as well. That's okay. That's all part of the journey, because we've been doing the weightlifting and stuff. So that's weights out of the way. And what I was mentioning before we did the weights was talking about steps. And what I mean by that is, I've had, who doesn't have a smartphone? I don't want to say who doesn't, because I'm sure there's a couple of people that don't. But if the majority of us do have smartphones nowadays, and a lot of them have step trackers. And as long as I've had mine, I've known that it's there. But I've never really utilized it. I've never taken the time to actually look at it and see what kind of steps I do. And I enjoy walking like outside and stuff. I'll walk on a treadmill, but I'm not happy about it. But I checked my steps and noticed that my average steps daily is anywhere between 3,200 to 3,500, which is kind of pathetic. I mean, that's not, I usually walking a lot more than that. So one of the goals that I'm giving myself, not being given by somebody else, but one of the goals that I'm giving myself is I'm trying to increase that. I want to achieve 7,000 steps a day. Now, he and I were discussing it. We were talking about it with one of our other friends as well, and the topic of accuracy came up. So we can't vouch for the accuracy of your Fitbits, of your iPhones, of your Androids, all that kind of stuff. That's not the point. What I'm simply trying to say, despite the accuracy of your step counting, is the fact that my daily average pretty consistently was about 3,500. So really, I want to make sure that my average becomes around 7,000. That would, show that I am starting to do it. Yesterday, I achieved it. I think today I'm only off by about 1,500 before I get to 7,000. So that's one of my goals. Another one of my goals, and I want to start filming this, even though it's embarrassing, I still want to start filming this every week. So we're going to start filming. You guys saw footage earlier of us at the gym. So we're going to start doing that a little more often. I'm 34 years old. I have never once in my life, thank you, never once in my life been able to do a pull-up. There, I said it. It's out there, and that's okay.
But you know what? That's not as uncommon as you would think.
It's not, but it's always been something that's bothered me. Like, I've always had friends, and let's be honest, the majority of my friends are smaller than I am. I mean, I'm always going to be a big guy. But I've never been able to do a pull-up. And I have noticed, just kind of messing around with our pull-up bar at work, that with doing the shoulder workouts and a little bit of the chest and the arms and stuff, I can not nowhere close to doing a pull-up. But I can pull myself like an inch off the floor, which I've never been able to do before. And to me, that's a huge thing. So that's my other goal. So this guy wants me to work on my heart rate. I want to achieve 7,000 steps a day, a day. And I want to eventually be able to do one pull-up. One pull-up, it's a small goal, but guess what? It's a goal.
Yeah.
And I think that I can do that. It doesn't matter how.
Once we get to that one pull-up, I'm telling you, we're going to record it.
Oh, yeah.
It's over.
So every week, this guy's going to record me trying to do a pull-up, and hopefully every week that we record it, I'll start to get a little further up. Yeah. So let's see what happens. So those are my goals. What you got?
The only goal that I'm going to say right now that I have is along the lines of the heart rate thing. I've been already trying to do that.
Yep.
Except I'm trying to hit 5 minutes over 150.
Your heart rate?
Every day. And I've done that so far. Yes, I sweat. I mean, I'm not a type, you sweat a lot easier than I do.
Yeah, for sure.
But when I do those 5 minutes, I'm sweating. I'm very sweaty by the time I'm done with that. So what I want to do with that is, with kind of build it with you, I want to increase it up to 160, have it 160 for 5 minutes, and then after that, I'm going to do it by 30-second increments. And just try to build it up and up and up until I get to 10 minutes. I want 10 minutes of solid cardio, my heart rate 160 or just a little bit above. Consistently, and that way I know I'm in a fat burning period during that time. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
So we've set some new goals for ourselves. We want you guys to hold us accountable on that, okay? If we don't mention it, if we put out a video and we miss talking about whether or not I can do a pull-up, or if he didn't talk about his heart rate and stuff, bring it up to us. That's the point. We want you guys to hold us accountable. We don't want to let it go. Right. We want somebody to be like, you stay with it, you better do it. You better do it, and that's what we want, and the same thing for you guys. If you need some kind of encouragement or anything, please let us know. And the last thing I wanted to mention was foods, okay? So we're always talking about, a friend of ours made a good point. He was like, hey, you're always talking about eat healthy and eat these foods and stuff. What are you guys actually eating? That's an excellent point. So what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start talking to you guys about what we're having. So for example, last night, this is what I had. So I tried to do just a heavy protein and do a lot of vegetables. So I had a steak. I cooked a steak with some olive oil, some garlic, some thyme, and a little bit of butter, stuff like that. And then on the side, I had red potatoes and green beans that I just sauteed in a pan.
It looked real good.
It did look. It looked good, and I don't like to brag, but it was a good steak. It was a pretty good steak. So so that's what I had last night. What did you have last night?
Last night I had some organic pasta with some steak, little bits of steak.
Yeah.
And then little steakums. And then that was really it. I didn't eat a whole lot last night. I did have a bigger breakfast yesterday, and I think that's why I wasn't quite as hungry. Well,
the good thing about it is too, is I think the Warrior diet did kind of do that with our stomach size, because it was a pretty big steak, to be fair, and then it wasn't that many vegetables. And afterwards, I was full. Like, not over full, I was satisfied. Like, I felt pretty, almost to the point where I think I'm gonna have the same thing again tonight. But also, you guys keep watching and keep looking out for, we're eventually gonna start filming meals that we're cooking. We're also gonna film, what we're having for the night, just to kind of let you guys know what we're eating for dinner. If we can, what we're having for lunch at work, we'll try to at least. But also, here's the thing, I'm gonna do this at least, because I'm one to fall off the wagon. I'm one to be like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. I'm gonna try my hardest to avoid, but if I do, I'm still gonna record it so you guys know that I did it.
That's right, and then we can all find him and beat him.
Right.
Well, I will.
He will. You don't have to beat me because he'll do it, but you don't have to do that. But yes, even if we mess up, you too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, even if we mess up, we're still going to let you know. But I think that's it for this week. We did the ways, we've talked about all the good stuff, so I think we're good. So I do want to mention though, if you are new to the channel, as always, we encourage you to subscribe, like, and comment on our videos. In the comments, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about what we're talking about. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Let us know if there's any diets that you want us to try. Let us know if you have any questions. Let us know if you want to correct us on something that we had said in the past. But we also want your encouragement, and we want to encourage you guys as well on your weight loss journey. I think that's it, right?
I think so.
All right, so if there's nothing else, I'm Josh.
I'm Zach.
And we're going to keep going.
Thanks guys.